Yo guys, hope you're having a really awesome day. My day has just started. It's a pretty early one for me. It's now 7:20 in the morning. The reason why I'm up this early is because I'm working at the office in London today. I've got to quickly pack all this stuff up because I'm not sure if you saw in the video last night, but I had to leave the computer running all night because it had to encode loads of files and get them all uploaded to Dropbox. So that's all done. I've got 10 minutes, well, around 10 minutes before I want to be in the car and going, so let's get to this, let's get this done. So things really aren't going too great. I've been stuck in this traffic jam for probably nearly an hour, and we're heading down towards the Blackwall Tunnel. We are, I'm going to say, 4 miles away from the Blackwall Tunnel, and it's like walking pace and we keep coming to a standstill. This sucks so bad, and yeah, it's now 10 o'clock. I'm meant to be at work at 10 o'clock now, and the arrival time's gone up to 11 o'clock, which is just so long. I thought it was going to be nice today. I thought it was going to be alright. Just got to deal with it. So yeah, we'll get there when we get there. So keep trooping. I like to move it, we like to move it. I've now been in this traffic jam for nearly 2 hours, and something that just come into my mind was, like, all across the continent and stuff, they seem to have made like the train tunnels bigger. Like when they were starting out, they made them bigger so that the trains can be bigger. Their roads seem to be like bigger going into the big cities. You go to like Portsmouth, that's quite a relatively new sort of city, and there's like 3-lane motorways going right into the centre. But like when they were making the roads and stuff in England, they must have thought, oh yeah, well, everyone drives like horse and cart, like people probably won't really drive cars, like that's not going to happen, so we'll just make these tunnels tiny. Like coming up to the Blackwall Tunnel, you've got 3 lanes that then goes off into like the first lane kind of goes off into a filter lane, and then everything else has to squeeze down into 2 lanes to go through the tunnel to go into London, which London has always been the capital of England. So when they were making it and when they were developing it, why didn't they start making like the roads bigger and the tunnels bigger? And it's just absolutely, it's just silly. Like, I've never experienced the traffic this bad, but it must happen a lot. It's just crazy. Like, why don't they just make the things bigger? Like now I'd say it's too late. It's just way too late because they've developed all the areas like in London and around London too much to be able to suddenly go, oh yeah, we can't, now we're going to have to rip out all those houses and all this, like all those commercial buildings and the train lines and all that, just to make the roads bigger into London. But obviously they can't do that. Like, it's just too much. So from where I'm currently sat in the traffic jam, I can see the O2 over there and Canary Wharf over there. There's not a bad view, but I'd still rather not be in the traffic jam. I just want to get to work. I have no idea why my phone would even send me this way. Like, you just see how bad the traffic is. It goes right the way up, round the corner, all the way to the Blackwall Tunnel. It's just crazy. Like, why would my phone do this? Why? Does my phone hate me? It's because I dropped it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Finally through all the traffic. Only 2.5 hours. Jesus, that is probably the longest traffic jam I've been in my entire life. 2.5 hours. It was just crazy. And as soon as we got through the Blackwall Tunnel, perfect. There was no traffic. Yeah, got how many miles? 8.2 miles left, roughly 17 minutes. Jesus, it says I'm going to get to where I park at 12:15. I was meant to be at work at 10 o'clock today. Appalling stuff. I guess I'll be staying a bit later today. I've finally parked my car. It's taken me 5 hours to get like to here. So, well, it'll be 5 hours by the time I get into the office. That was absolutely awful. I've never been in traffic so bad as that. Oh well, I guess got to put it behind us now and continue with the day. Keep the positivity flowing, and good things will happen. So see you in a bit. So I quite enjoy walking to work, and something that I find pretty cool is when I go across this bridge, all the train lines and things is up, like, and it's so regularly you see the trains going by. I don't know if you just saw that one just then, but I think it looks pretty cool, all the wires and the rails and things. It's such a beautiful day today. Although it's winter, it's like 14 degrees, which is absolutely epic. I've confidently left my coat in the car, so hopefully when I leave work later it's not going to be too cold, or I'm just going to be absolutely freezing, because this thing kind of looks warm but the wind kind of goes through it a little bit. Also on my way to work, I always have to walk past this building that has these huge big like fans that blow out, and this is actually a bakery, so it always smells like fresh bread being cooked, and it is so yummy, and I am so hungry. I'm so hungry. Hopefully, even though it is lunchtime, we can have a lunch break soon. That'd be a good idea. So now, because I was late in, everyone else in this part of the office has gone home and I'm all on my own. Oh no. But I do get to look at like some cool equipment. There's a Sony FS7 in the box down there, there's a C100. It's quite cool. Lots of computers and things. And this is my very plain Jane desk with some old banger speakers. So yeah. But however, I did actually, Andy, who works in this office too, does the film stuff, he's lending me this colour grading book, so that'd be pretty cool. Give me something to kind of look at, give me something to read, and something to learn, which I'm looking forward to. Finally finished for today. It's about 6 o'clock, so I've done a few hours and got quite a lot of work done. I've worked in this same building for quite a few times now, and I always leave, but I've never noticed this like tunnel thing. I don't have to go up there to go home, but it looks quite cool. Oh, you could film something quite cool down there. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I thought it looked quite cool. Time to walk back. It's probably going to take me about maybe 5-10 minutes to get back to the car, and then 2-hour ride home. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad. But yeah, let's crack on. Oh, look at this pile of leaves. There are so many leaves. I'm definitely such a child still. Not far now, nearly at the bridge that I showed when I was coming over earlier. When I was walking by the park, I found, I'll wait for that, the Virgin train to go by. Yeah, so when I was walking by the park, I found this. It's a McDonald's token thing, completely full, but it's soaking wet, so it needs drying out. But yeah, get a free hot drink. Woo! It's a bit of a mess, look. Yucky. But I'm sure they'll still accept it. Winning. How dumb can people be? Look, I said no peri peri. It says it on the packet, but it's got peri peri sauce in it. It's got loads in it. It's too hot. Help me. My mouth's on fire. Why did McDonald's have to do that to me? I was already too far away by the time I'd started eating it. I haven't got enough drink. I'm running out of drink. And my tongue is on fire. I hate McDonald's. Let me down. They let me down. I'm not sure if they can come back from this, I've got to be honest. I'm sweating. I think my eyeballs are sweating. I can't handle peri peri. I need to go home. There's Canary Wharf all lit up, looking very pretty through my dirty car window. Come on, just give me a break. I'm nearly out of London. And there's just traffic everywhere. There's sat navs saying that there's like a crash or something. Oh, please, just let me go home. There's so many ambulances and police cars on the other side of the road. Looks like it's a pretty bad smash up, and the traffic is completely stopped on the other side. Oh, airbag's gone up. That must have been one bad crash. That must have been real bad, because they had the big sheet up, and they usually have that big sheet up if there's, I think if there's someone like on the floor, either like dead or being operated on or something. That must have been bad. Someone, or those people are really having a bad evening. Jeez. I feel lucky that right now I'm safe, and fingers crossed I'll continue to be nice and safe and get home nice and safe. The tailback behind that crash is absolutely mental. It's like as long as that one was that I was in this morning, and they are completely standstill there. This is like the main road in and out of London from Kent, so Jesus. Couldn't have been at a worse time as well. It's like rush hour. It's 7:45. Busy, busy, busy. That's the end of that. Let's concentrate on getting home nice and safely, so I'll see you in a bit. I just got home, the drive wasn't too bad, the traffic was a little bit busy, but it was a Friday, so that's to be expected. I got home to realise that I got 2 parcels today. I got this one real big one, I know what this one is, and I got a small one, but I don't know what this is, so let's have a look. Oh, maybe I should not show you my address. So I know what this one is. No, I don't know what this one is. What am I talking about? Nutter. Oh! Some new moustache wax. I don't know if it's called Walrus or it's by Walrus for short hair. Pow! Let's give it a sniff. Doesn't really smell of anything. Well, it's a bit softer than my other stuff. Let's give it a little try. The problem I have is where there's got quite a lot of hair there and quite a lot of weight, is the wax that I usually use doesn't really hold it too well. So that'll be another experiment for another day. Smells a bit weird though. I don't know, I can't put a name on it. Who knows? Right. Next one, please! Open. Oh. Some people go to a lot of effort to wrap these things up. Oh, past the parcel! Oh, I'm on my own. I'm not going to be defeated by a plastic bag. Oh. Need to knock myself out. Oh, next layer. Oh, instruction book. So this is the Akai LPD8. This is a MIDI controller. The reason why I've got this is because I can use it with Resolume, so I can use it when we do shows and things. I can program in these buttons to do certain things. These are like touchpads, so these are really good. All these dials and stuff. It's gonna be sick. I've wanted a MIDI controller for ages. I couldn't find one that was like a decent price. I probably paid more than I should for this. I paid like 37 quid, which, I don't know, I looked some places on the internet, they're like 70. And I wanted one that had sliders as well, but I didn't want to spend loads of money. The ones that had like the buttons, the dials and the sliders were like well over 100 quid, and I thought, nah, I don't want to do that. This is brand spanking new as well, it's all still in the box, so I'm probably going to do a review on that at a later date. That's quite cool. They sent me a book. I guess they probably want to try and sell me even more stuff. Ooh, nice. Yeah, look, it just says like the price of them here, like you can get one of these that doesn't have the buttons but has sliders, and that's like 42 quid. That's not too bad actually. I should have got that one. No, I'm just joking. This one's gonna be real cool. I watched some like cool videos on YouTube, like people like using this to do some crazy beats, and that kind of sold it to me, even though I'm never gonna use it to make crazy beats. But maybe I could. Maybe I could now. Throw that receipt over there. Yeah. Let's plug it in and have a go. I'm going to end the vlog there today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed all the things you've seen throughout the day. Things have been a little bit hectic. Yes, I have got a different shirt on because I just have, alright? Don't judge me. Tomorrow's vlog should be pretty cool. We've got the tech rehearsal for Talia's performance show thing. It's going to be absolutely epic. There's going to be like 3 projectors, lots of cool visuals, and it's just going to be delightful. I'm going to bring you guys along. You're going to absolutely love it. It's going to be sweet as a nut, especially now I've got my brand new MIDI controller. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching. Good night. Have a lovely day, lovely evening, whatever you're doing. Hope you enjoy and have fun. See ya.